So Ben, a warm welcome to Silveroid. You're finally here at Scarborough Rugby Club. Just how delighted are you to be here?
Yeah, excited to get going with the boys. Obviously, being away in America where sort of rugby takes a backseat, it's nice to be in a town where, rugby's embedded and it's a bit of a heartbeat of the community. And so coming down here, seeing what the boys have got, seeing their buy-in, talking with the coaches and everyone involved at the club, it seems like a very exciting place to be.
What have you made of it so far? Because obviously you've only just really arrived in Scarborough, haven't you?
Yeah, well, it's the problem with moving from America that you've got to get settled, and my family aren't over yet. I'm picking up in a few days, but it's been nice to get over on my own and just sort of figure out Scarborough and nice to talk to the coaches and just see where the squad of players are at and just get a feel for the coaches around me. Maddie and Phil have been doing a great job. Obviously, it's important for me to come in here and sort of stamp my sort of look on the team, but also not take away from what they've already done and make sure that they feel confident to have conversations with me and we can challenge each other, but in a professional way to bring out the best of each other, so we can be coaches for a team that we see challenging for a title this year.
So straight into the deep end, of course, and you weren't on the sideline for the game on Saturday against Beverly, but you watched it.
I did.
From afar. What did you make of the lads and the performance that they put in?
Well, I thought it was pretty impressive. I know that the team we played were the league below us, but it was good to see the boys get rid of the cobwebs. There was plenty to work on. I think our line out really didn't function well at all, which is going to be a massive hindrance to us going forward. So we need to do a lot of work on that. But we spoke with Jake and Sam and obviously Maddie in terms of doing a bit more split, a bit more work on individual areas. But that's what's nice from pre-season games, because it means you can sort of highlight the areas that do need the work. But I thought our skill set was quite high. I've been impressed with our fitness and our buy into fitness over the pre-season. So, looking to, carry on that fitness throughout the season. We're a little bit lighter than some teams, but I think we make up it in power and in our power, speed and our fitness. So, it's good to highlight our strengths and also, some areas that need working on.
And obviously it starts again on Friday with Gould coming to Silveroid and then Bladen the Saturday after. They're two tough tests, but an opportunity to really test your side against good opposition. Yeah,
and that's what we want to do. We need to see where we sit, not just in our league, in leagues below and leagues above, and see, if we ever do take that step to the next level, where the areas we need to grow and get better at. We've got a lot of confidence in the boys. The squad's looking good. We've got good numbers to training. Speaking to other coaches, depth has been a problem in the past seasons when we've lost sort of key players. It makes us come unstuck. But from looking at the team now, I think we have, covering pretty much every position. So, there's always injuries in rugby, sadly, but I think that we're a very strong squad this year. And there's a lot of belief that this club is ready to take the next step and go up a league. So, it's all about building confidence now, sort of building confidence in the style we play, building confidence in the players themselves, as individuals, but then as a team. I'm excited to get out there because I think that, for me, I've been away from the game in terms of being in America, but I've come back with sort of a hunger to sort of prove myself. So I think the boys can see that. I think there's a hunger there in a lot of the players as well. They feel like they're ready to sort of, go and win a championship and sort of give back to such a loyal crowd and a loyal town that have been behind these boys for the last couple of years. You can see with the facilities that we've got here, the crowd that comes out every week, that the boys, want to pay that back and start winning some games and bring in some silverware.
And just finally, you mentioned the crowd, who are quite essentially the 16th man in every game that's played here at Silveroid. What's your message to them?
Yeah, keep coming down because it makes a difference. I think that this rugby club can really be a heartbeat of Scarborough Town, and the boys definitely appreciate it. I know that I'll appreciate it, and we plan to play some expansive and exciting rugby, and everything's always better when you're winning, but if we can win in style, get people on their feet and do it with a bit of class, then we'll give the guys something to cheer about.